Hey, savvy home sellers. Thanks so much for joining us on this YouTube video. My name is Mickey. I'm a realtor here in Huntington Beach, California.
And I'm Laura, a realtor in Huntington Beach and stager.
Okay, so today our topic is paint. We want to communicate to you how important paint is and paint color. I say paint, new paint is always important, but paint color. So yes. Laura, just go there, take us there.
Do you know what the most common color used in Southern California?
Swiss coffee.
Swiss coffee.
Swiss coffee.
Now, yeah, most of the time you see that, but it does have a tiny yellowish hue to it. So it's not popular anymore.
Really? I didn't know that. Wait, so what's popular?
We're looking at more pure whites. There's a whole array of whites, but they're more like pure white instead of the yellow hue.
Okay, so wait, you just said something. There's, what did you say? There's array of whites?
An array of whites.
If you didn't know this already, you can go to Home Depot or whatever your hardware store, and there's a million colors of white.
Oh yeah.
It's overwhelming. And can I just say, look, we didn't rehearse this, but I just want to say this. We painted our bathroom, like what we've been painting our bathroom. That's another story. The color of my office, which is beautiful. It's such a beautiful color of white. It's coconut crisp. It's so beautiful, such a nice color of white. The bathroom looks yellow.
Yeah,
like,
okay,
what
but
is
the
that?
lighting
The
is
bathroom
also
looks
part
yellow.
of that. So if you have like any kind of a yellow hue in the paint color, and then you use a light bulb that has yellow hue, it's gonna even bring out more yellows. So a lot of the time I'll come in, if there's yellow hue in the paint, I change everything out for like a bright white or like a daylight white light bulb, so and it tones down the yellow in the paint.
You're changing out the light bulbs.
Yes.
That's huge. If you're a savvy home seller and you're DIYing it, she's changing out the light bulbs. That is like tick mark, a behind the scenes look at what a professional stager does.
That's a big deal.
I didn't know that.
The light fixtures, I mean, a lot of the time I'll change out all of the light fixtures too, but at the very least, the light bulbs are a huge part of how the paint color looks.
Well, I have noticed in the past when I've listed homes that it's like, oh, like they'll be like, say in the bathroom, for example, and they'll have those bulbs going across or something. And it's like, I'll go and I'll buy all the matching bulbs just because I want the details there. So I'll just do it for the seller, you know, out of whatever, the goodness of my heart or whatever you want to call it, just to make it the detail so they're all the same light bulb. Because I notice if I change one, it still looks different because that other one's old.
And it's distracting and it makes the whole thing look like it's broken.
Yeah, it does. Or someone may not even look at, I know we're talking about paint, but it matters, right? Someone may not even be looking at the lights, but they're wondering why something's off. They can't put, the people that don't have that eye for detail, something's off and they don't know what it is. Yeah, I've done that before. So anyways, okay, paint, back to whites, your bright whites.
Yeah, bright whites, there are a lot of different white colors that I really like. A lot of that depends on the molding too, because you usually want a little bit of a contrast between the molding and the wall color. So depending if the molding is a bright white, then I do want to offset that with maybe like a softer or a more taupey. But I mean, when I say taupe, it's so hinty that you don't even notice that there is color in the white, but it does, at least it gives a little contrast offset to the molding. So,
but why is it when I'm in the design space, or if my seller is thinking about selling their home, they're getting their home ready to sell, why does it even matter? What if their paint is newer? And what if they have like their accent walls? They have like their baby's room is a certain color.
I'm so glad you asked that, because there might be a yellow hue in the wallpaper or in the wall color. And that's okay, because I think what we're trying to do is create a balance of color and style and feeling when you walk in the house. So when I see a little bit of a yellow, like a Swiss coffee or a little bit of a yellow hue, what I do is I use cool colors like blues, grays, even greens to balance out
so
the
you're
yellow.
saying when you go stage or you're putting pillows on, say, a couch, is that what you mean?
Yeah, so I use the yellow and I balance it with other colors to neutralize the feel of the colors so that it doesn't feel all too yellow or all too, you know, like gray, for example.
Yeah, so it's not like you're gonna have these Swiss coffee walls and then you use like yellow bedspread with a yellow pillow with a yellow this. It's like, it's too washed out, right?
Right, and I mean, yellow I use with like brass brass metals, gold too. So you're not always just using paint or like pillows. It's finding what other materials have those colors that you want to balance out.
Yeah. So if I walk into, say, my seller's house and I'm bringing you in as my stager, and they do have like those accent walls and those, you know, even if it's cute and well done, are you advising them to repaint the whole house? Or
not necessarily. I mean, I'm always advising my sellers to save money. So, you know, we want to try to do as much as we can
Savvy home seller.
without doing the unnecessary. More importantly, it's that the walls look clean and new. If there are scuffs and there are chips, it just doesn't look good. It's giving the house a feel that it's old and that it's worn in and that it's not taken care of.
Or so I've heard representing buyers, it's like, well, what else did the seller do on the cheap? Or what else did the seller do maybe not with the best intentions, right?
Yeah, they're cutting corners in some way, but those are easy. Paint is so easy of a fix.
Yeah, and I'd say also, speaking of budgeting, paint is the best investment. Paint is the best thing you can do to improve your home. And we have talked on other videos about how cleaning is the best thing you can do that's going to sell your house. And I say sell your house, meaning like net you the most money. Paint, I would say, is number 2. Clean your house is going to make you the most money. Clean meaning clean it out, clean it out and clean it. And then paint is the second thing on the list. I would say get you the best return for the amount of money you're putting. Most
of the time, 90% of the time, if you do those 2 things, you're ahead of the game. And the staging is, you know, the last minimal portion, and then you're ready to sell.
Yeah. So you're ready to sell. I hope you guys got a lot out of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a savvy home seller, and we'll see you on the next video.
See you there.
Hey, thank you for including savvy home sellers in your next home selling project.
See you next time for more information on how to get your home ready to sell.
Like and subscribe.
And follow us for more savvy home seller content.
See you soon.